Hi guys, and welcome back to the Yoga Doc. I'm Leah Deutsch, founder of the Yoga Doc. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute floor-based flow practice that's going to work through the hips and into the hamstrings. What I would say is that if you suffer from any pelvic girdle issues or pubic symphysis pain, then maybe try one of the other floor-based flow practices. If you'd like to try this, then what I would say is that don't move into the lizard pose, stay in half monkey as you'll see later in the flow, because otherwise it might exacerbate this pain for you. What you're going to need today is a mat and a blanket, which might be nice for cushioning the knees. So let's get started. So we're going to start today in our child's pose. So just walking down, toes touching, knees apart, just allowing your bum to settle down towards your heels, walking your hands forward to the front of the mat, allowing the head to rest down, maybe creating a little support with a block or bolster, or using your fist to support your head here. And just breathing down, softening through the chest. Just taking a couple of breaths here to settle in before we move into our flow. And breathing deeply. And then inhaling, coming all the way back up. Coming into your tabletop pose, so maybe placing a blanket directly under your knees here for a bit more comfort and support. Placing hands directly under your shoulders, making sure the wrists are straight, fingertips pointing towards the front of the mat. Hug your baby in towards your spine, shoulders draw away from the ears. And we're going to take a couple of little cat-cows here, so as we inhale, we're going to open through the chest. Allow the belly to draw towards the floor. Exhaling, rounding through the chest, drawing the spine towards the sky, pushing into hands, inhaling. Spine opens up, pushing into the hands still, lifting the head, exhaling, articulating through each vertebra as you draw the head down. One more. Inhaling. And exhaling. Tucking the toes under, coming up into a downward facing dog just for a moment here. Feet are 2.5 fists apart. Bend the knees strongly here and draw the bum back towards the heels, pushing into the fingers, opening through the upper arms, forward and outwards, rotating and opening the shoulders as you do so. Taking a big inhale and exhaling, starting to walk down the heels one at a time, walking them out, drawing the hips up towards the sky. Taking the left leg up towards the ceiling, toes point down, and then we're going to bend and open the knee up towards the sky here, and then draw that left knee forward, stepping between the hands, dropping that right knee back behind you. So this is where you might want that blanket underneath your knee. So from here we're going to come into some little flossing dynamic poses here. So we're just going to push into the fingertips, rock back into half monkey here, opening through the chest, sitting back towards the heel, and then exhaling, rocking forward, coming into that low lunge. Inhaling, drawing back towards the heel, lifting through the chest, flexing the heel, drawing the little toe towards the head, exhaling down towards your low lunge. Inhaling, walking the hands back, lifting the chest up. And last one, exhale. Walking that left foot to the side a little bit here. And starting to work your way down into lizard pose. So for this, you may again want a bolster or block here to support you. You may just want to come this far. So just pressing into the hands, pushing into the foot. Or you may wish to start to walk your hands out a little bit more, increase that stretch through the hamstring of that left leg, and start to draw the chest down towards the mat. Breathing here. So as you soften your breath, your body can start to soften into this pose, allowing gravity to increase that stretch rather than forcing it in any way. And taking another big breath. And then inhaling, coming all the way back up, pushing into that right hand. Left arm reaches up, taking a big lift up, stretching and coming into this twist. And taking another breath. And then from here, placing the left hand on the hip, bringing that right knee over to the side, and left leg reaches out behind you. So straightening, coming up into gate pose. So from here, you might want to bring that right hand a bit further underneath your shoulder for a bit more stability and support. And then lift that left leg off the floor if that feels okay to do so. If you feel stable here, maybe reach the left arm overhead over your ear. Staying here, or start joining me and drawing the knee to elbow. Working through the side body, working through the bum. Exhaling, elbow to knee. Inhaling, drawing out. Exhaling, elbow to knee. Inhaling, drawing out. One more. Exhaling. Inhaling. And then allowing the foot to come to the floor, hand to the floor. Coming back towards your tabletop position, tucking the toes under and coming into your downward facing dog, working your way out, hugging your baby towards your spine, bending your knees again and drawing your hips back towards your heels. Taking a couple of rises here with the breath, so as you inhale, lift the heels off the floor. Exhale, draw them down a little bit further. One more, inhaling. Exhaling, last one. Inhaling. And exhaling. This time, right leg draws up towards the sky. Toes point down towards the floor. And then start to open up that right hip here. Drawing that right knee towards the sky here. Right heel towards the left bum cheeks, opening up through the hips. And then draw that right knee forward, stepping it through into your low lunge. Left knee comes down towards the floor. Take a breath here. Find your stability. Maybe walk the right foot to the side of the mat a little bit more to help you with that. Start to rock back onto that heel. Bum towards the left heel. Right foot flexes. Draw the chest up. Inhaling, coming forward into your low lunge, stretching through the hamstring. Exhaling, walking back, lifting through the chest, balancing on your fingertips. Strong, working through the toes here, working through the chest as you open up and you come back. Lifting up, shoulders draw down. Last one. Moving with your breath, fluid, strong, controlled. Here, placing your hands down towards the mat and walking that right foot out towards the on the opposite side. So either, again, staying here or starting to work your way down towards the floor. Taking a couple of breaths. Allowing that softening once again to occur as you breathe into this pose. Pushing into those 3 points of contact with that front foot so that the foot isn't lifting off the floor at all. And then inhaling, coming all the way back up. Pushing into the left hand, coming into a little twist over to the right side, lifting up with the hand. Pushing into that supporting hand and reaching through the fingertips of that right lifted hand. And then hand comes down towards the hip. We're going to come over to the opposite side, so walking that right foot back, left knee forward, swinging that left leg out to the side. Perhaps using that right hand as a support as you readjust that left hand. Make sure it's under the shoulder here. And then take that right arm up towards the sky. Lift the right leg up. Maybe draw the right arm over the ear. And either staying here, this is a really strong pose in itself, or if you want a bit more of a challenge, knee draws to elbow on the exhale. Inhale, extending. Exhaling, elbow to knee. Inhaling, extending. Last one, exhaling, inhaling, and drawing down towards the floor once more. Toes touch, knees spread apart, and bringing the body down once again into your child's pose. Breathing here. So well done guys, and thank you for practicing with me today. If you want to tag on a more active sequence of the vinyasa flows that I have on my channel, then go ahead and do so. Otherwise, maybe just take a couple of minutes in Shavasana just to consolidate your practice. Whichever way you go, have a lovely day. If you've enjoyed this class and would like access to more free videos, then don't forget to go ahead and click subscribe.